two more big trends that I think we need now to think about. One is quite worrying, climate change. I actually believe the single biggest threat to continuing this progress over the next 2 decades is climate change, because we have a bunch of countries that have very little to do with climate change, can't do much of anything to slow it down, but are right at the cutting edge, unfortunately, of the countries most vulnerable to its impacts. The progress that I have described is fragile, and in many countries based on agriculture and ecosystems that are quite vulnerable to water shortages, to drought, to depletion of minerals in the soils and everything that goes with that. And if we do not slow, first of all, climate change itself, and second, deal with the impacts of climate change, I think that could really lead to all kinds of problems, not just economic, but political and everything else that will go with this. So I actually think that this is the biggest single threat to the future of Sub-Saharan Africa. And we already see things like, Darfur, where at the core, this is a fight about water. And that just gives a signal going forward that if we are not able to deal with this, we've got a problem. So I think you all know that, but I wanted to underline that as a huge trend that is quite concerning going forward.